That's good.
I know everything about this bitch. She's my queen. Ultra double.
See, trying to find a good color. There's
You
not
better have
one.
the antelope costume.
I don't have her wild costume. No,
Shit, dude.
I need to get it. It's
It,
really good.
it's the best one.
It is the best one. But I'm also poor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fair enough. It's alright, I picked it. Um. Alright, so Elena. This character is weird as hell. Hold on, I gotta get all my
Whoa.
settings done. Everything's already perfect.
That's that's silver hair though.
Yeah, I know. That's nice looking, actually. I really like that. Let's see here. Fuck, where do I start? Normals. Her stand jab, 8 anti-airs. It's really, really weak. It does 30 damage. It's not invincible or anything either, but it does go insanely high. Oh my god, her jump. Let's talk about her movement. We never talked about DJ's movement, but whatever. DJ has normal movement. Um, she's one of the stiffest characters in terms of movement. It depends. It depends on what you're trying to do. Her walk speed is pretty good. I don't think it's... It seems to be pretty good to me.
Her her back walk speed is really nice.
Yeah, Rex walk speed is amazing. I think it's among the highest of the characters. It's just she
Yeah, it
really
has to
scoots
be.
away. And her dash speed is great. Her back dash is amazing. It's like the third or fourth best in the game. Like Rose is better, Chun-Li is better, but after that I think Elena's somewhere. It goes
Yeah,
really
but this
far.
also looks.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid looking. It goes really far and it resolves pretty quickly. And so like focus backdash or just backdash by itself is quite viable for her. Even it's hard for not every character can make a good option select to stop her from doing it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Um, and her jump is garbage. Her jump is the worst jump in the game. It is absolutely terrible. From a neutral jump, you can get away with it. It's actually not bad as neutral jumps go. From a back jump, it's kind of more committal than you'd want. From a front jump, it's like Chun-Li's
It's
jump,
awful.
but you have less air options. You don't have like the air throw, your air normals. She has the highest jump in the game, and none of her fucking jump normals go down. The closest one is jump short. That's one of the most annoying things about her. Literally every attack just goes like straight forward. Her jump fierce is her
I
best
have
air
some
normal.
of them. Yeah.
And the damage isn't that good either. That's one of the other annoying things. If you actually manage to get both hits of jump roundhouse, it's 110 damage, but that will never ever happen. It is like impossible for both hits to connect. Um, Even on any standing opponent, it's just impossible. In Omega mode, it's quite easy. They like sped it up. It like doesn't work. It literally doesn't work. Not even on tall characters. She has 2 air target combos. No. Yes. No. We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this when we actually talk about her jump. But I just want to say that like she doesn't have the off-the-wall jump that Chun-Li has, and she doesn't have like she does have 2-hit air options, but they're not as strong. Actually, I think they are strong. I think Chun-Li does 90 as well, or maybe Chun-Li does 100. Um, but her jump is just she has no way to alter her jump arc, and it's just so slow. Every character can react to it with a punish. Um, so like jumping, I would say jumping with this character is among the worst ideas in the game. If you're gonna jump with anyone, make it not Elena.
Yeah.
Um, but apart from that, her movement is really good. Oh, her forward dash is quite quick too, which is good. Let's see here. Her jab, stand jab, anti-airs, it's bad. You wouldn't normally link into it. There's no close version that I'm aware of. Nope. Um, Crouch jab is good. It goes almost the farthest of any crouch jab in the game. It's, I think, 3 frames plus 5, so it is a 3-frame normal. And that's a really useful thing for her. You can do a bunch of them in a row. Links into itself without too much trouble. It's like old Adon combos. Like Adon used to be 3-frame jab with plus 5, but now he's plus 6, I think. But like it's like as difficult as Adon used to be, which is not very. It doesn't chain. She has no chaining anywhere. So you can't do easy option selects involving chaining, but you can still do option selects in jab. You just have to be kind of specific with your timing. Um, it doesn't combo into most of her special moves, which is kind of annoying. But there are 2 special moves it does combo into. That it has quite a lot of frame advantage. Again, it's plus 5, so you can do a crouch jab into only the medium version of spin scythe, and that's like bread and butter for her. Is you'll do like and that works from like the thing about that that's really good is that it works regardless of how far away you are. Um, on standing opponents anyway. So you can get quite long confirms and then do like cancel them and still get the knockdown and the good damage. And it does do pretty good damage, and it builds a lot of meter too. Elena has among the fastest meter build of any character in the game. Maybe number 1. Um, so that's a nice little thing she has. And it combos into uppercuts too. If you wanna end combos in uppercut, you can do that. And that works even on crouching opponents. So, I mean, Spin Scythe normally works on crouching opponents. It's just from max range on a crouching opponent, it won't combo. Elena is one of the characters it whiffs on.
Everything works on Elena though.
Yeah. Elena has the shortest crouch in the game. Fun fact. Let's see here. That's pretty much every other special move doesn't combo from jabs. You can do this too. That actually works. All versions of that combo from jabs. So you can do combos like that. Oh. I missed it. What the fuck? I don't have an Elena. This is weird. I like don't normally drop this. This is like something I do. I usually use stand short because that's a little easier to buffer. That didn't combo. That was weird. I got the short. The short comboed. I've never seen that not combo. That time I didn't get it. Well, I got the combo from the short. The short is a tighter link. The short is 2 frames instead of 3. I would call this something you should be able to do if you play Elena, which is why this is confusing me. I can't get it, dude. I can't get it. It's just a crouching move. You can't do the shortcut. That's the thing that really makes it difficult, is you have no reverse DP shortcut motion. So you have to do a very fast reverse super. That's like the way to actually do the combo. You can do it from link to low strong, which is also good. I don't do this combo that much, I gotta admit, and I usually use short when I do it. So I guess just use short, I guess. It gives you a lot easier buffer. Like, well, I'm getting the cancel anyway. There you go.
There you go.
Stupid. Anyway, let's actually segue into her stand short because it's incredible. It goes really, really far, and it's 4 frames. It goes really far. And if I often use this if I want to get a chip out, you can just do like that, and that just chips out from really far away quite comfortably. Because I think you get both. It Kara's her in, so you get both hits really easily. It is her Kara button. You from far short, which is also close short. She moves in, so you can do a Kara throw off of it. It doesn't look that big, but it's actually pretty big, especially when you factor in that her back throw, not her front throw, they're different ranges. Her back throw is one of the biggest range throws in the game. So with a back Kara throw, you can actually grab people from pretty far away, which is a nice thing that she has. Well, I'm pretty good at this, but I'm fucking it. I got the Kara throw, I just was out of range. It goes pretty far, crouch for me, so like Elena, the range is kind of deceptive with Elena because she's moving in and out all the time. It's hard. Her push box doesn't actually move, and neither does her hitbox. Even though it looks like she's moving all over the place, she's really not. But it goes pretty far away. It's got a good throw range. Anyway, it goes really far, and it is 4 frames, so you can combo into it pretty easily from stand short. I don't think that combos. It didn't combo, yeah. So you have to use crouch jab if you're doing that combo, because this doesn't have that good frame advantage. But a lot of people used to do, what the fuck? That's not right. A lot of people used to do that as like bread and butter combo, but nowadays people just use spin scythe. It's kind of better, does more damage. Let's see here. Crouch short, I guess. Elena has really good overheads, and they tried to balance that by making her lows kind of bad. This isn't the best one, but like it's the safest. It's not really the safest. Okay, the thing about this is that it's +3, so you can link it into crouch jab, but it's a 1-frame link, and it's also unblinkable. So that's kind of something that, like, theoretically, it's really good to be able to do like a combo. It's really good to be able to have a low confirm, but you have to work for it with Elena. They make you actually have to do. You can do it meaty, and it's easier, and that's when you would be doing it anyway. Like if I got like a knockdown, I could do like meaty low short, and then combo it kind of easily. That's like a common strat for Elena players, and that's like, you know, that's you could just as easily be doing like a meaty overhead or something like that. So there's quite a good mix up there. And if you really wanted to just get a consistent like link out of it, you could do a plinked light up kick. Because I actually dropped it. Light up kick. Oh, I'm getting negative edge this way. I forgot you're supposed to hold. I forgot the window for this because I never ever do it. I think it's bad. Light up kick is 3 frames and it's blinkable, so it's something you can do there. Let's see here. Stand strong. It's 2 hits. I think it does 80 damage overall. The first hit cancels, the second one doesn't. You can't link anything out of it. It is quite a good poke, actually. It's quite easy to poke people out with this. It goes quite far. Notably, it's her anti-air. It does 40 damage. You can't get both hits, but either hit has... She doesn't have a... Whoa, Elena jumps high. She doesn't have a high hurt box when she uses this normal, so it will not trade. I'm doing it really early because I'm not used to fucking... Wow, it just traded. I take it all back. It will trade. Just gotta be really particular about your timing. It's a very consistent anti-air, and what's especially good about it is because it's 2 hits, it'll hit dive kicks pretty well. Like, if they stop mid-air to dive kick, the first hit will then whiff when it wouldn't have, but then the second hit connects. So, actually, despite relying on anti-air normals, Elena's anti-dive kick game is pretty good. It's not a perfect answer. You can still time it. Like, usually you can pick up the dive kick, but not always. But that's a nice little thing she has. Unfortunately, it's weak as shit. It only does 40 damage. If you want a strong anti-air, you need to use EX up kick. But this is... I would call this one of the little weak areas of her character, is although her anti-air is consistent, it's not very strong. Let's see here. Crouch strong is amazing. It's 5 frames. It's the normal that you link into when you want to add damage to your combos. It's really... It's as links go, it's the best possible link you can hope for in terms of 1-frame links. Because if you plink it into jab, and you get the jab on accident, the combo still works. I just dropped it by doing the jab late. It adds quite a bit of damage. A lot of her special moves don't work off light normals, so you have to use medium normals, notably this one. So you can do links into medium... I dropped it. You can do links into medium... I don't have this. Into medium punch, and then combo into EX mallet smash. Usually for damage you wouldn't do that, but that's what you need to do if you want to do that kind of combo. But it just adds damage to your combos if you use low strong instead of using I'm a little out of practice with my plinks. Like, I would blame the lag, and it is lagging, but that's not even the reason I'm dropping them. It's because every time I go for a plink, I'm missing it one way or the other. It's been a little while. Nice. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you can do a loop of those. You can burn all 4 bars if you want to. It's not efficient to do more than one of them. It's not even efficient to do one of them. Unfortunately, X Mallet Smash is only 80 damage, I think. Yeah, not very strong. Alright, let's talk about but low strong, it's actually her best poke. It's not Vega's low strong, but it does go farther than like most of her other normals. So the big range question with Elena is oh, maybe her box does move. Not hitting and then hitting. I thought it didn't. I think her push box doesn't move. That's it. She's always in the same place from a throwing perspective. And if at any point during your animation, if you crouch, she'll crouch in the same place. For example, I think that's how it works. I think her box does move. Anyway, fuck, getting sidetracked. That low strong is like that's the big range with Elena. She doesn't have a good way to hit you fast outside of the range of low strong. Like she still has moves that go farther than that. It's just that's the range where you really have to be afraid of her normals. And it's a really good counter poke too, because you can empty cancel it into EX Mallet Smash. Like that's super safe to just throw out. And then if you ever happen to hit a limb, you can just cancel it on like not even reacting. Nice 5-bar combo. It was good execution though. But that's like a really good thing she has. And for max range, like EX Mallet Smash will pick up. Even hitting a poke, EX Mallet Smash will pick up, which is a nice thing. And it'll normalize the distance you are between them. That's a really nice thing that EX Mallet Smash does, is you'll always be at this range against every single character. So that's a good tool she has. And I guess you could empty cancel into other stuff, but other stuff isn't as good at picking up, like hitting limbs. It depends. It really depends. I usually just do a crouching DP motion for that. Let's see here.
Forward strong.
Yeah. Hold on. Talk about command almost last. Stand forward. It low profiles. It's not that good. It does 60 damage. Honestly, the most notable thing it does is lead into her target combo. And that's actually quite useful. That's a good thing that it does, don't get me wrong. It's quite slow. It's slower. I think it's 1 frame slower than her low strong, which means it doesn't. Her most frame advantage attacks are like +5, and I think this is 6 frames or maybe 7. But you can link it from a 1 hit of it's tight from 1 hit of Spin Scythe, and that sounds weird, but you can do like oh god, this is freaky. I've seen Sako do this like that. You can do that, and that target combo. It doesn't look like much, but we should actually talk about it now. That target combo launches, and on every character you can get an uppercut after it, and that's not too difficult. Easiest with light uppercut, but doesn't do that much damage. And I think hard uppercut's quite easy too. I think medium's the hard one there, because the second hit of medium uppercut is kind of slow. Oh, but you can combo super after it, and that's super easy because her super is really fast. I think it's 4 frames. And that you just have a lot of time to react, and it's really easy to pick up. And then you can also ultra after it, and that's pretty hard. In fact, on I think on like 7 characters, it's impossible. It doesn't work on like Rufus. It doesn't work on. I don't think it works on Blanca. I don't do it that much. I used to do it a lot really early on, but now I think it sucks. It doesn't suck, but it's very inconsistent. I just blinked the ultra successfully, and I still missed it. My ultra flinks are all right. I missed the ultra blink, but I got the link. But that'll be different. The difficulty will be different depending on which character you're doing it on. Like some characters it's multiple frames, some characters it's 1 frame, some characters it doesn't work at all. And you just have to learn those characters. I have a list of them somewhere, but I don't have it right now. I mean, I could dig it up. It's in my Elena tutorial. I like have it right at the bottom of the tutorial. I have the list of characters it works on and doesn't work on. Or rather, I just have the list of characters it doesn't work on because there's only like 7 of them. It does anti-air, and it does do 60, which is, more than stand strong. It only anti-airs by merit of its low profile, so it'll like lose to dive kicks and stuff. And also it's very difficult to time because it's a standing normal, and you have to do it very late, and Elena is tall. And because you have to do it very late, and because Elena is tall, if they have like a normal that goes really far, they can just hit you before you can get it out, which makes it a very inconsistent anti-air. Makes it so it doesn't always work. Low forward goes far. It is deceptive. It does not go as far as it appears to go. It doesn't go as far as her crouch strong, but it does go quite far. You can also use this as an empty cancel, and it is a low. Unfortunately, you can't link anything out of it, and you can't link into it. But well, you can link into it, but like counter hit only. But you can. That is tricky. That gives a lot of people, like, honestly, that's almost free online. It's a low followed by 2 overheads. No matter which direction people are blocking, they tend to block that wrong at some point. You have to just do a low block shifting into a high block. And the thing about that is you have to do it, well, I'll get to her mix-up in a bit. Let's see here, but that's like a good low. It goes pretty far. You can poke with it. You can empty cancel with it. Same story as low strong. It doesn't go quite as far, but it is a low. That's the sacrifice you make. I don't remember the damage differential. 60 versus 60. That's, yeah, all right. Stand Fierce. It is kind of garbage, but it does have one little niche. It cancels. It is actually her strongest cancel, and it is her only cancelable Fierce. Hard normal. Shit, dude! I'm in the middle of a tutorial, but I kind of have to take a leak. I like drank all this tea. I don't want to. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh god, her eyes are creepy.
Alright, here I am. I should have taken a break like fucking right after the DJ tutorial. I just suddenly realized it's like I'm not gonna last the next like fucking full hour. It was already bothering me for like a few minutes. Where was I? What was I talking about? Stand Fierce?
Yep.
It's her only cancelable hard normal, and she has some moves that only combo from hard normals, or specifically she has uh, hard spin scythe and medium rhino horn, only combo from that normal. Because it's the only one with enough like hit stun, because it's the only cancelable hard. So if you want to use combos into those, and they are her strongest combos, so from that perspective, that's a really good thing to go for. The problem is the hitbox. It's garbage. The hitbox sucks and the speed sucks. It's really difficult to land this. Like, oftentimes, let's say I'm fighting like an opponent Shoryukens. If I do this, they might just recover like under it. You know what I mean? They just whiff over their head. It's surprisingly difficult to combo it after a jump in. On Makoto, it doesn't work at all. On other characters, it works, but it'll be tighter or less tight depending on the character you're doing it on. I think with Elena it works, but it's just very precise. But, oh yeah, fucking I hate that shit. It's quite difficult to get, and it doesn't work at all on crouching opponents. That didn't combo. It's because it hit me late. That doesn't normally happen because no one jumps as high as Elena does. Shit, dude, I can't get this. It sucks, honestly. It actually, like, sucks. It's very difficult to land. The only realistic time where you can land it that's, like, good to go for is after that. It's quite easy to land it there. No force stand, though. That's like a fucking Elena? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I was going to say, this is like a 7-frame link, but I guess it doesn't work on Elena at all. I was trying to blink it and I got a taunt. What the fuck, man? Elena's short. Alright, maybe it doesn't work on Makoto and Elena. Someone in my chat just asked how I got the staff title. It's because I work for Capcom. It's because I'm a filthy hacker. Anyway. Most times you can't land it. It does do slightly more damage than her low strong, so if you can manage to land it. If you just get a really big punish scenario. Oh, it doesn't work after Crumple either. Or it does, but it's incredibly precise. On a level 3 focus, I think it works comfortably, I think. On level 2 focus, it either doesn't work at all or is a very, very tight link, depending on the character you're fighting. So this is just not a... It's just very difficult to land. It's best to forget that it even exists. But notably, that into Heart Spin Scythe is like your strongest meteor listener link, cancel, whatever. And then you can also do that, and that ends up doing quite a lot of damage. That's 370. Pretty strong for 1 bar.
Stun, I guess.
Yeah. The stun of that's the main reason I do it. It's just the dizzy of EX Scratch Wheel is really high. It's like 200 by itself, and then like every other attack, like that does like 200 dizzy, I think, and then like this does quite a lot as well. You just land 2 combos, 2 even like short combos into EX Scratch Wheel, and the opponent's on the verge of a dizzy. And Elena, on the verge of a dizzy, Elena's the worst character in the game to fight because shit like that just push you over with a single hit with a really solid mix-up. Not rewarding, but like it doesn't have to be rewarding if they're a hit from dizzy. Let's see here though. That's Stand Fierce in a nutshell. It does anti-air. It's so slow that it's a non-factor. You can only anti-air characters like Elena with it. Yeah, that's good in this matchup actually, but in other matchups it'll be useless. It's just too slow to get out fast, and it doesn't go like it looks like it goes all the way over her head, but it doesn't pick up like behind, which is annoying, but whatever. Crouch Fierce is a pretty good anti-air. I've noticed that it trades at times that you wouldn't want it to trade. But it does... depends on the character. Some characters it anti-airs really well. I've noticed it's very good against Shotos. I tend to always pick up Shotos with it. Their jump hit roundhouse is just... It beats it. It's an okay anti-air. It's not really that good for that much, I don't think. Crouch Fierce. I sometimes go for it as an anti-air, just like out of habit, because I do it with like Ryu and Ken, and it works usually in those scenarios. But then every now and then it just loses or trades, and when it loses or trades, it's just like, oh. I don't think there's anything else with that move. It's the same animation as her Tart combo, but it doesn't launch. Sam Roundhouse is unthrowable, and does some wonky things with her hurt box that are good for her. So you can counter poke. It's not as good as it looks for counter poking lows. It can work, but it's not as good as it looks. It usually does it by range alone. Background House, on the other hand, is a straight true counter poke to lows. We'll talk about command normals in a minute. Notably, this move is +3, which means it's technically optimal. After like a focus or something, you can do like a focus stack, Samurai House, low jab, low strong. That's 2 1-frame links. but in a perfect world, that'll actually do quite a lot of damage. I haven't done this in a long time. I've never seen anyone. I see. Sako does it. Sako does that. Sako. That's like a Sako
Sako
combo.
does everything.
Yeah. Sako's a bitch. Oh, I got it. No blinking required. Wait, was that it? I only did 160. Yeah, I only did 160. I lost a hit. Wait, maybe I lost multiple hits. That looked like it did way different damage. Maybe I didn't get it all.
Well, I was at no health. So
I didn't. Oh yeah, you were in the scaling. Anyway, it is +3, and you can also link. You know, you can blink a light uppercut after it, and that's blinkable 3-frame attack. Or you can just select blink, like Sako probably does. What else? It goes pretty far. That's a nice thing it does. It counter pokes some characters really well. I use it in a lot of matchups, and it's just difficult for them to deal with. Crouch Roundhouse goes insanely far. Has a very long low profile period. Comes out too fast to react to as a low. Like, obviously it's very slow for a normal, but the fact is she has really, really good overhead presence, and you can't react to that as a low. And it just goes really far. It is quite unsafe. You can space it so that it's difficult to punish, but you cannot, because it's not a slide, it's going to hit on the first frame of active period, so you can't do anything to adjust its minus frames. It anti-airs pretty well, actually. Jumping at me? It's actually, anti-airs by merit of trip guard, so it's not a true anti-air. They can empty jump and then block low. But it actually, if you time it right, it gets low profile, dodges their air attack, and then hits them before they recover. That can happen, and it sucks. I'm trying to do it like based on timing of jumps that aren't Elena's jump. Elena's jump is very slow.
Yeah.
There you go. It looks like that when you do it right. And that's actually pretty reliable, so it's not a bad anti-air option, but again, you can just empty jump low block, and then you're point blank and she's unsafe. So it's not great. You'd rather just do stand strong. Let's see here. I guess we'll go on to command normals. She got a bunch, actually. She's got all kinds of command normals and all kinds of target combos. Towards forward is very fast. I think it's like a 17-frame overhead. It's really quick. It's +2 on hit, -3 on block, I think. And because it's got 3 active frames, you can actually do it meaty and then link out of it into like a jab or something. This is quite precise. Whoa. Thought I had it that time. I don't want to try this forever, but it works. If you're perfect with your timing, you can actually do a link into low strong. But that requires the final frame of this to be hitting, which is, 1-frame timing. And then, like, it's a 1-frame link if you do it like that. And you have no windows, so, like, it's basically hitting two 1-frame links without reference. I guess I really don't know the timing of this. Sako does it quite a lot. That looked like it. Yeah, I got it. I missed the jab link, though. But that's actually really good. That's actually a really good thing she has. The damage isn't too hot. The range is absolutely phenomenal. It goes insanely far. Oh, yeah, on counter hit, it's like +5, too, so you can link a jab quite easily if you ever get the counter hit. Oh, do it like a slow normal. Do it like Stand Fierce. That linked.
I forgot Stand Fierce existed.
Oh, wait, that didn't link. I got 5 hits. Do it again. Shit. I'm pretty sure this gets bonus. Whoa, I low profiled it. It's Stand Fierce, so I'm not surprised. Ah, damn it, dude, I can't do it. No, I was getting it. Wait, wasn't I? Alright, now I'm not sure. That's beautiful. Alright, I'm not sure where I was dropping it. Oh god, it's lagging. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, caught up. Her towards strong has even more range. The main thing is the speed is great and the range is great. For an overhead, it's amazing. The towards strong has completely retarded range for an overhead. It's about half screen. You can just snag an overhead on someone from really far away. Unfortunately, it's quite reactable. It's a lot slower than her towards forward is. But the towards strong is actually +3 instead of +2. So even on non-counter hit, you can get a jab out of it. And that is even easier when you consider that you can also do it meaty and get like extra. Oh, I had a counter hit helping me out there. But that's a nice thing you can do. And if you want like the easy combos, you can plink the... No, not even counter hit. You can plink the light uppercut after it. That might be kind of picky on Elena because of the way it doesn't leave her point blank like it leaves other characters point blank. So that might be character specific. And by character specific, I mean everyone but Elena. I've never seen that fail before, so I'm kind of surprised. Did I get it? Yeah. But that's the thing. That's easy to react to because it's quite a long recovery, and you can still you just churn the DP either way, and then if you see it hit, you get the little completion like that. And then you could even, if you really wanted to, you could do like a I can't demonstrate if I can never even hit it. But you can even red focus that first hit or like super cancel it or something. Just hold towards. Just make sure yeah, there we go. I actually dropped it. It's not a super tight link. Shit. I mean it is, but it's like 2 frames if you do the blink properly, and 2 frames is definitely a link you can get reliably, given that you know the window and you practice it, and you're not in a laggy environment. Sweep that one. Oh yeah, background house. Let's talk about background house. I like that one more. This is only +2. Again, you can do it meaty to get extra frame advantage. It's actually quite easy. This move, I swear, every time I do it, it works. It's just amazing. The thing about it, it's unthrowable, like your stand roundhouse. And it's also immune to lows for every point during its animation. It's not... I don't think it's immune to throws immediately, and I don't think it's immune to lows immediately, so I just completely lied there. But, it's really easy to counterpoke lows with this. Like if I'm fighting Ryu, I do this sometimes, and I just get, I just tag hits. It's really weird. It's not working on Elena, though. Elena's got good low hitbox. There you go. That's what it looks like. It does decent damage, 110. It's pretty strong for Elena. Elena's damage isn't that high. But if you do it meaty, it's it gives the opponent... See how deep I got that? It gives the opponent, depending on how deep you want to do it, it gives the opponent a lot of time to commit to something, and also tends to beat crouch techs and stand techs. It's just a true counter to... It's a true mix-up with throwing. If I throw you on wake up, you can either backdash or jump away or crouch tech or stand tech. Those are your options, right? And then or reversal me. So I guess reversal beats both. But this will catch a jump away. This will catch. It doesn't catch backdash, I don't think. Especially not meaty. Yeah. Especially not Elena's backdash. But it'll catch. Well, I didn't do it. I did stand house. It'll catch a stand throw and a back throw very comfortably. I mean, a stand throw and a crouch tech very comfortably. Are you doing stand techs? Show me that stand tech animation.
I am.
Oh, okay, yeah. How about a crouch tech for good measure? There you go. So it's and it's +2, and it's only -1, I think, on block. So it's safe to do. Yeah?
Knock me down, try it again.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, low punches will beat it, but I wouldn't normally time it that late. I'm doing it enough time to show attacks missing, but I'd normally try to be landing it meaty. That time was too meaty.
Yeah, that counter hit it.
So it's a really good option, and you can do it during block swings as a frame trap option too. You can walk forward, back roundhouse. It's very slow though, so usually the walk forward, you need a very tiny walk forward, or you just need to go straight from crouch jab to back roundhouse. But I catch people all day with that. And it's riskless too. That's the best part, unless they reversal you. This sweep is really cool. It's actually one of Elena's prime features, I think. It is low profile for the whole sweep. It goes really far. I think it actually goes the farthest of all sliding sweeps. Depending on the range, you can make it safe. It's only safe right at the end. If you hit it any time before that, it's unsafe. A lot of laners are incredibly reckless with this move, including me. But the thing about it is it's like a 10-frame startup, and it goes really far, and it's a low. And when you throw that against this, it's just it's really difficult to deal with the low overheads that she has, even really far away. Especially when you consider the fast ones. When I'm throwing out shit like that, it's just really difficult to block correctly. You know what I mean? So that's a nice thing that it does. And it also, the thing that it really does that is amazing is that it shuts down defensive characters. There's a lot of defensive characters like Rose or Guile are incredibly reliant on slow fireballs to keep them safe. And This is ruthless against slow fireballs. You can do it on reaction. It's about the same as Blanca's River Run, but it goes farther. But like the startup is similar. Well, I think Blanca's River Run is a little faster. It goes really far. It's just really good at shutting down, at low profiling, shutting down fireballs. Unfortunately, it takes a little while to become low profile, even though it starts up pretty fast. So it can get counter hit by fireballs quite easily. If they're fast fireballs. So fast fireballs are okay against Elena, and you can kind of you can get away with them at a lot of ranges, because by the time she reacts to the fireball, she'll get hit, which makes her have to guess slide, which is not good. But if it's a light sonic boom, she can react every time and just do it and slide and just punish light sonic booms on reaction, which very few characters can claim. I think like Blanca and maybe like Yun, and that's it. It's like a really short list of characters who can punish light sonic booms. So that's like a really, really good option she has. And Elena, there's so much to Elena that destroys defense and so much that destroys offense, which makes her just very versatile. Really not helpless against a single character in this game. Does she have another command normal? She's got a bunch of air attacks we've got to talk about in a second. I think those are the 4. Yeah, those are the 4. Yeah. And then she's got 4 target combos. I forgot about target combo 3. Shit. It's useless. It's literally useless. It doesn't do anything. It's impossible to land Stand Fierce. It is literally impossible to land the first normal, and then that's an optimal follow-up. So just don't even worry about that. It's not even good. She has... Okay, this is... They ported her target combos from Third Strike, and they weren't even that good in that game, but they had very situational uses, but like they didn't try to make them useful in this game. They just tried to port them. So this one in particular, her Jump Strong, Jump Fierce is a target combo. It's impossible against most of the cast. In Third Strike, even though you got air reset by the first one, you could actually do like the air target combo on air opponents. And if it was a double parry, that's the thing. Is like if they parried the first one, they would get hit by the second one if you did it. And most people are only looking for a single parry midair. But the hitbox of Jump Strong in this game, they give her the highest jump in the game, and then they give her a normal that goes up. And it's not useless. Don't get me wrong. Like I do this whenever Vega hits me with an EX off the wall. I often do jump towards the wall he jumped to, and then Strong, and that like that works on every Vega I've ever fought. So I think it might just be a true punish. So it's nice depending on the scenario. But, and there's a couple other things it's pretty good for. It does work as like a preemptive anti-air, actually. Like a jump anti-air. It's very picky about where it's useful, but it is useful. But, it just, you got this air target combo off this, and the target combo doesn't work on jumping opponents, and it's impossible on a grounded opponent. Like, I think that only works on,
Hugo?
Yeah, Hugo and Sagat and stuff. And it doesn't even do a lot of damage, that's the worst part. Oh, I guess you could do it on like Goken's EX Demon Flip Parry. You could break his armor. Need a 2-hit thing. She's got another air target combo that's 2 hits. It's jab forward. This one's a little better, but still not good. I'm doing it a little early. Elena's short. Here, walk towards right before I hit you, because that'll make you taller. There you go. So
you might be able to get the fierce one on that too.
Fierce what?
Strong fierce.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, I doubt it. Oh, it worked, actually. Elena's actually one of the tallest characters in the game. It's just her standing her box is pretty small. Like, in terms of, like, lore and height and model and stuff, she's something like 6 foot. Like, low 6 foot. But she towers over. Like, if you actually walk towards Ryu, you realize that she, like, towers over him. Elena's pretty tall. And her walking isn't even, like, fully erect, either. Anyway, air normals. Her jump jab looks like it would be a cross-up, but it's not. Her jump forward looks like it'd be a cross-up, and it is. It used to be in Third Strike, I think both of them crossed up, so you could do a cross-up target combo, I think. But just jump forward in this game. But getting a cross-up is pretty difficult, although that does have a very important purpose that I will talk about. Jump short goes the lowest of any of your air normals, but the damage is garbage, and comboing out of it is impossible. Usually you just use jump fierce. It goes straight out. It goes decently far down. It does the most damage of any of your air normals. So it's quite good as her air normals go. You do have to do it very late because Elena's jump is so high. And that is a problem. Like, go watch Infiltration versus Justin Wong, I think. Justin Wong playing Elena. I forget the tournament, but it was like the last tournament where Justin Wong ever played Elena. So it's Justin Wong Elena. I'm sure you'll find it. I'm pretty sure it's against Infiltration. He gets like almost a mad comeback right at the end, and then he does he gets a dizzy and he does jump fierce, and the jump fierce just whiffs, and then Infiltration mashes out before his follow-up combo lands, and it's just a complete heartbreaker. It's just like, wow, Elena, thanks for having the worst jump fierce in the game. Not the worst jump fierce. The jump fierce is fine. The jump is terrible. This is really good as Oliver. She doesn't have changing air normals for forward jump and neutral jump. This is a really good anti-air. It's actually it does 100 damage or 90 damage, I think, 90 damage. But it's pretty strong. It's anti-airs pretty consistently. It's not too risky to do. You can jump on reaction to their jump and then just tag them out of the air with it. It's not bad. It just goes really far. That's all. Her jump roundhouse is kind of bad. It looks like it'd be super good. Whoa, you got both hits. What was the damage?
Oh shit, I don't know.
That never happens. We had like a shit, dude. It's so impossible to get both hits. The fact that it's 2 hits is usually just like a novelty. Oh yeah, the first hit only connects. Ooh, what was it?
120.
Oh yes. The fact that it has 2 hits is usually just a novelty. In third strike, it was quite easy to get both of them to connect, and it feels about the same in Omega mode of Elena. But unfortunately, the normal mode, they made it stupid and bad. Oh, but if you get the first hit only, which happens, pretty frequently, jump for me, just like up. You can come out of it with various things, which is nice. I actually like that. That's like a nice thing that she has, and you can do quite a lot out of it.
That does way more than 120 too.
Yeah, yeah. Preferred that you get the first hit only. And that's one of the reasons it's not too bad that it usually whiffs a hit. But it's more common to get the second hit only. And the second hit's 70, which is, pretty strong. But the setup of it is really bad as well. In addition to all the other things it's not that good at. It doesn't air to air very well just purely because it's so slow. I don't think it's even possible to get one hit only in Omega mode. Or rather, the first hit only. It's very difficult. It's like if the first hit connects, the second hit will connect. Anyway, that's pretty much it for air attacks. The jump fierce. There's one notable thing, is her jump forward shrinks her hitbox a little bit, in the same way that, oh shit, who is it? There's another character who does this. I forget. But you can have a range where you jump. It's very difficult to find. But if you do a jump forward, you'll cross up, and from the same range, if you do a jump fierce, you won't cross up. And if you're from that range, that's really difficult to deal with. She has one of the most ambiguous cross-ups in the entire game. You used to be able to set it up really easily off of a hard Link's Tail, this move. But originally, that move couldn't be delayed standard, even though it's a hard knockdown. So the wake-up timing was 100% guaranteed. But they patched it, so now you can delayed stand if you want to. Whoa. Get your timing. You got quite a lot of window to do this. Do it on me. Whoa, hard version. I got it. Nice technical.
I suck at delayed wake up.
Oh.
Apparently.
You got a big window to do it. I think it's actually after you knock down, though. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah, her air normals are done. Let's talk about special moves. She's got quite a few, actually. Uppercut, I guess. Yeah, same idea. Her uppercut's fairly self-explanatory. I think it's 3 frames, 4 frames, 6 frames? I don't remember. I don't remember the way it works. No, I think it's 3, like 6, 7 or something. I forget. But the light one is 3, and the other ones are all pretty fast. They all combo from lights. They all combo from anything. They do okay damage. Not great. 120. I think the medium one actually does the most damage. 140. And the light...
It's scratch wheel, right?
Yeah, scratch wheel.
Light is 3 frame startup, medium is 5, and heavy kick is 4, same as EX.
Alright, cool. Yeah, EX is... I knew EX is 4. EX is pretty fast. Unfortunately, only the X one is invincible, which means that you can't anti-safe jump with the light one. Even though it's 3 frames, it doesn't actually beat jump attacks. But 3 frames is really useful for combo purposes. You can just link into it from various things, as I failed to link into it. The window is pretty big, I say, as I drop it again. Dude, I'm helpless. I'm a helpless player. Why can I not get this? It's because I never do it.
Helpless antelope.
Yeah. It's impossible. Alright, I got one. That's not even good. You shouldn't even go for that. You should just cancel into it. And you should cancel to the medium one. I've never seen that. You should cancel into the medium one because it does the most damage. Unless you're fighting an Elena from a very specific range. I've literally never seen that get one hit only. Now I've seen it happen twice.
Wow.
Elena's hurt box needs to be fixed. Light will work there.
Yeah.
Light will definitely work there. Oh shit, no it won't. I'm freaking out. Hard worked. Alright, do hard. No, but medium's normally the best. I'm just using as many jabs as possible to make a point, but really 3 jabs will work against anyone. And I missed the cancel there. But that's like a really common combo, is to do jab, 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 forward uppercut. It wouldn't... That was lag that stopped me that time. I felt the spike. There you go. Normally pretty consistent with that. And if you want the Kara in to make it even more consistent, you can do stand short, which is, again, a 2-frame link instead of a 3-frame, but, you know, it's not too bad. I say as I drop it. Whatever.
We suck.
Yeah, we suck. It's Fedo in my chat just asked, is Light Scratch Wheel a bad anti-air? Short answer, no, it's not a bad anti-air. The thing is, it's not invincible. I was talking about it being safe, not beating safe jumps, but it hits really high. So, it'll hit while people are still, like, before they've hit their buttons. Even if you hit an early jump attack, it's not that easy to beat it. You can link out of it into Ultra. It normally doesn't work. It's all about the height that you hit it, and if you're in the corner, it's a lot easier, but it is possible. So it's notable to know that that exists. You can actually do... Oh, shit. Yeah, you could do Kara from, like, Stand Short, I guess, into Ultra, and that would probably make it more consistent. But more realistic than that is trying to... It's great if you get it anti-cross-ups really well. Jump in on me from, like, here. I was late because I didn't react. But it has a really good anti-cross-up box, and that's where the Ultra Link usually works. That was too high. The thing is, it's a consistent anti-air. Like that, I think. No, still too far. Alright, might just not work on. Elena's flying back at a range I'm not used to. That's not really that good anyway, don't get me wrong. What you're normally supposed to do is try and trade with it, because it trades pretty easily. I usually use medium trying to trade, because it does the most damage in trades, and it trades quite normally. Sometimes she'll trade anti-air, sometimes she won't. There doesn't appear to be much consistency to it. Try it again. Sometimes she won't trade at all, sometimes she'll trade on the ground, sometimes she'll trade in the air. That time I traded in the air. I've seen Sako pull this off in match. I usually don't go for it because I find it unreliable. Oh, that was it. Yeah, whenever you get one of those, you can Ultra on reaction. It's really not too bad to get that kind of drop. Nope. The thing is you can react. That's the best part.
Yeah, I think you
There you
got
go.
a little there you go.
I have to do it early because I don't want to lose. That's the thing. It can just get counter hit. So I have to try and get the active box out in time. Anyway, as a combo ender, they're good because they work even on crouching opponents. You can trade anti-air with them. You can just raw anti-air and beat and counter hit various attacks because they do go incredibly high. The recovery is stupid on these because they're not... I mean, they are unsafe, but because they're not intended to be reversals, which, you know, they're pretty bad reversals, they didn't do anything to try and make them, like, easy to punish. So, like, I throw these out here and there at, like, ranges like this and see if I can't get counter hits, which is quite easy because it's 3 frames. And I very rarely get punished for it. It's just...
yeah, the best it can be on meaty,
yeah.
on the last frame, is -12.
Yeah. Always unsafe. Oh, but because the recovery is so fast, you can usually get some pretty cool corner combos with them. There's like one I do all the time.
Yeah.
One
I
do.
know, and it hurts every time you hit me with it.
There you go. And if you get like an anti-air one in the corner, God help you. You can actually get some pretty good damage out of that. Here, jump for me. You can do like you can do like stuff like that. That's pretty good damage. Actually, you can do. I did here. Do it again. I did AX to make a point, but you can make the whole thing meterless if you want to. Shit, I'm not even getting the hit. I know, please. This is weird. There you go. It's kind of cute. Decent damage anyway. What else?
Yeah.
EX is invincible.
Punch, punch.
Yeah. EX is actually invincible and has 4-frame startup, so you can beat all but the perfect safe jumps. and it anti-airs really well. And of course, you can crouch. You can do a crouching motion to make sure that you do it as late as possible. And again, Elena has the shortest crouch in the game, so it's a really consistent anti-air. It's got a decent anti-cross-up box too, but not perfect. But jump into me. Really consistent anti-air, decent damage. Also, you can do this, which is kind of nice. I was late. It still worked.
Huh?
I'm relieved. Cool. Anyway, that's 3 bars, but it's really good anti-air. And anti-air ultra by itself is not that good, to be honest. Like it can trade, and the trade sucks because you don't get the entire follow-up. The first hit only hits. It's kind of a buggy move. It stops being invincible on the frame it hits, which means it can trade. But whatever. No, I'm not gonna try and do it. Let's see here. That's pretty much it for uppercut. It's mostly just a damage thing and a juggle thing. The hard one has JP1 on the second hit and JP2 on the third hit, and that's important for juggles. It means you can tag it in certain places really easily. I don't know if this works on Elena, but on a lot of characters, you can. That's a one-frame juggle.
It doesn't look like it would, but if it's one frame,
It picks
it's
up
hard to see.
deceptively low.
Oh, hey, my game is downloaded. That's one of the main reasons why I was lagging. By the way, I
Oh,
was
fuck.
downloading Shadow of Mordor.
Why would you do that to me? Nice game selection, by the
I
way.
forgot it was downloading until
Alright.
it just popped up.
I don't like this against Elena. I don't think it's... It works on big characters more easily, so it seems like it wouldn't work on Elena, but I don't know. I don't know the whole list of characters it works on. I think on everyone you can do... Whoa, that's not what I wanted. On everyone, I think you can do the EX one.
Oops.
Fuck. But that, again, is often really tight. It lagged there. Fuck. Oh, that doesn't work.
Grab?
Yeah, I was trying to blink it, but
okay.
yeah, the command overlap. I have to use hard punch. Fuck.
Which version of it is it?
Medium. You can do it with any of them.
Medium spin test or
Medium. I was using medium spin scythe, but you can do it with any of them. And then you can do EX uppercut. And you have to do the follow-up. We're never going to demonstrate this. It's pretty good free damage, but it is quite precise, and it sucks to drop it. Oh, I got
I
the
might
neck.
just suck with Elena, which is
No, honestly, I never practiced this, and I'm dropping it quite a lot. Oh, whatever. That works. Take my word for it. And I think it works on near the whole cast, if not the whole cast. But it works in juggles a lot of the time, which is a nice little thing it does. Oh yeah, this is a common one. You see that all the time. That's like a free damage at the end of a... even if you don't have EX, the hard one will combo off on most characters. And EX will work on everyone, and EX gets a lot more hits. So you do pretty good damage off of that. Crouch Light Punch is 3 frame setup, Jefferoff. Anyway, let's talk about a different special move. I guess Rhino Horn. This move is pretty neat.
it's so good but so bad.
It's so good but so bad. The EX one is immune to fireballs, which is the only one that's even remotely useful outside of combos. It goes... What's that? Do you have like a TV on? Turn that shit down.
Can you turn it down, Carl?
Tell him I said please.
Baf said please.
Alright, appreciate it. Anyway, fuck. Rhino Horn. EX1 goes through fireballs. It's 4 hits. Unless you're point blank, you're going to miss the first 3 hits. It's very easy to miss them. I shouldn't say point blank. It's about this far away. It's like this far away. I got 2 hits there. I've never seen it get 2 hits. It usually gets all or nothing. Oh, is it only 3, actually? Shit. I thought it was 4. It just looks like 4, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. You only get the last hit and only does 50 damage, so even though it's really easy to go through fireballs with it, it's not very rewarding. You're burning a bar to do 50 damage. And you've also got the slide. But the slide, you can do reactive... This is from the very first frame, Fireball Invincible. So, you can pull it out, like... You can pull it out very easily on reaction to a fireball. Like, if Ryu's doing low forward into hard fireball from, like, max range of low forward, it's not a true block string, you can't interrupt that with a slide, but you can interrupt it with a EX Rhino Horn. So it's good for that reason. It's good for things like that. And just, you can get it out really fast. But apart from that, the EX one's not that good. You can do, oh god. Does this work mid-screen? I don't think so. Definitely doesn't on Elena. I don't think it does. But in corners, you can combo into the EX one. And it does quite a lot of damage. I have never seen that!
Wow.
That's so weird, it slammed! Why did it slam? And then you actually have follow-ups even off of that. So it actually does pretty respectable damage despite the fact that you're burning... What the fuck, dude? Despite the fact that you're burning 3 bars, you can get, like, super... You can get combos worthy of, like that was 441. That's, like, as strong as a super combo usually will be.
Yeah, it's super damage.
So if you consider it against a 4-bar combo, it's pretty good. But apart from that, it's, it's very situational. Usually you wouldn't want to do that. It's tight to get. I don't even know if it's possible to get EX Rhinohorn. I mean, okay, I got 2 hits. I think on some characters you might be able to get 4. Oh no, it's not. It's not really practical. On the other ones, you can combo an EX Scratch Wheel quite easily, like regardless of which one you do. So the thing about these, okay, you have to subtract a strength to figure out which ones you can combo into. That's not actually true. The light one combos from light normals, and it also combos from medium normals, and of course it also combos from hard normals. That's apparently not on Elena. Fuck, dude. Okay, it worked that time. Fuck Elena. Fuck Elena. Like, fuck Elena. This is not cool. Anyway, light combos from anything. So you can do, if you really want to, you could do like that. I used to do that, but now I don't think it's that good. Medium, you can only combo from hard. Hard, you can't combo at all. You have to do it from a crumple. That's it. So it's like if you have a low strong, your only option is the light one. If you have a stand fierce, you can do light or medium. If you've got a crumple, you could do hard. And they all do really good damage because they're not designed to be used in combos, even though you can use them in combos. So like this ends up doing 250 by itself, which is, pretty good damage anyway. But that's even not considering you can get follow-ups at the end of it. So that's 274, which is already higher than like Adon's punish damage. And then you have something like this for 1 bar. Does 370, which is pretty fucking powerful for a 1-bar punish combo.
Yeah, that is good.
And then for more practical use, you've got stuff like this, which does... Well, I missed some hits there. You gotta do it kind of early. Difficulty, again, depends on characters. That was 297. I think I had a little bit of scaling there, so I think it normally does like 300. 300 exactly. Yeah, Elena's hurt box is her best weapon. It actually is. Honestly. No, Elena has a lot of really good tools. But the Rhino Horn does quite a lot of damage. And notably, on some characters, it's very character specific, but you can combo Ultra out of Rhino Horn. It almost never works for light. It works sometimes for medium. It works on almost the whole cast for hard. So like if I get a Focus Crumple, I can do that, and then I can juggle an Ultra. And it does... it's pretty powerful, actually. That was 486 for, for a Focus Crumple with double Ultra. So it actually does more damage than just Ultraing. So that's a nice thing that she has. It's tight, though. I think on Shadows it's 1 frame, and I think on other characters it's either impossible or easier. Notably on Hakan and T-Hawk, it gives you like 5 frames to do it. They juggle super easily. And you can just do that into Ultra 1 on T-Hawk and Hakan. Like, it just naturally works. So like combos on them with Ultra 1 are pretty good. I think you would actually pick Ultra 1 versus T-Hawk. I think it's just definitively the better option. Oh yeah, and if you can anti-air with them, you can get the juggle quite easily. But they're not that good at anti-airing. But they're not terrible.
Because they're slow.
Yeah, there's a high hitbox, but it doesn't always hit. So that's like the big question of whether it can be a good anti-air or not.
Does it go over those?
It looks. I think it does go over lows, but it doesn't hit crouching opponents, so it's irrelevant.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't hit any crouching opponent. It's just completely. Oh, the first hit hits, I think. Anyway, it's less minus than you would think it is, but it's still punishable for every version, especially considering it can fully whiff very easily. That's pretty much it for Rhino Horn.
Don't use it in footsies.
Yeah, don't use it in footsies. And it's kind of easy to do that, too, because if you're holding straight back, and then you do down forward roundhouse, like, if you roll to get to down forward, you get, oh shit, maybe you don't. I feel like that was it. I don't remember what it was. There's something where you can easily get a
Oh,
mount
tap out.
rhino horn, but I don't remember what it is.
One sec.
Don't think. Feel. It's like fucking failing. It's like Bruce Lee. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Product placement, Taco Bell. Green tea's
Product
great.
placement.
Yeah. You ever see that movie?
No. What
No.
movie?
Oh, that's Kung Pao.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, let's see here. What's the next special move we should talk about? Spin Scythe, I guess. It's damage. It's like the bread and butter for comboing into. I know so much about Elena, I need to selectively choose which things to leave out. There's a little follow-up you can do. The follow-up makes it slightly more unsafe, except
Hey,
in the
you
instance of
finally
the light
did
one.
jab into it.
Yeah. You can do, I think light one, I think all follow-ups are -7. No. I forget how it works. I think all follow-ups are a certain... I don't remember how it works. The
Well,
light one is
Kaiser
made
said
more unsafe, or made more safe by doing the follow-up, I think. And for every other one, they're made more unsafe by doing the follow-up. I think that's how it works. They're all punishable. It's just about finding a normal that goes far enough, fast enough. But you can space these quite easily against a lot of characters.
Kagar in chat is like,
Yeah, I know, going nuts. So it's like a good damage ender. It does like if you're going for a meteorless combo, that's like bread and butter. Is low strong into the medium version. Pretty much you have to match versions here. Like you can do well, that's not true either actually. From a crouching medium normal, from a crouching light normal, you have to use the medium one. The light one and the hard one are too slow. The medium one's slightly faster, I guess. From a crouching medium, the medium one also does, you know, the middle damage of the three. So there's not really that many instances to use the light one. It does launch slightly higher. So like on like Zangie, for example, I think you can combo Ultra 1 after a light spin scythe. And you can also do the juggles easier if you do the light one. But you'd rather just burn that bar on the EX spin scythe. That's like, if you want damage, that's a better place to put the bar if you're doing a 1-bar corner combo. But the light one and the EX one you can combo from medium normals. The medium one you can combo from medium normals. The medium one you can combo from light normals, and the hard one you can only combo from hard normals. So like if you want max damage, you have to do like stand fierce into hard version, and there's no other way to land hard version. But if you want just general damage, you do like the low forward into medium version, or low jab into medium version, basically, medium or hard. I never said that all versions of Link's Tail were safe. I haven't even talked about Link's Tail yet. Fuck. EX launches. That launch is kind of hard to do anything with mid-screen. Like, really hard to do anything with mid-screen. I don't think you can do anything with it. Maybe on some characters you can do like an uppercut, one hit of uppercut. No, I doubt it. In the corner you get really good follow-ups because the launch is actually, it's a really big launch. It just pushes them far away. You can get Ultra quite comfortably. It does the most damage of any move you can combo Ultra out of, I think. Let's see here. The main thing about it, okay, one thing it does, and you have to go into medium normals if you want to combo EX version, so you'd have to do like that. But one thing it does is it gives you the biggest like window to sneak a healing in of anything she has besides a back throw or a super. Actually, I think it's bigger than a back throw, but not as big as a super. So it sounds weird to use a juggleable move when a situation where you can't use a juggle, but it gives you enough time. Like, the full heal is quite good. But again, it doesn't necessarily give you a full heal. If they quick stand and they have a move that has a lot of range, they can stop it. Or rather, tag, punish it. But not every character can do that. So it's important to consider who you're fighting. But that's one use for it. And then, of course, in corners, it's a juggle starter for various juggle options. That's a really common one. Another really common one is this. I actually missed a hit there. It still did pretty good damage. And another really common one is this. Her Ultra only has JP1, which means you can't do like cool combos. You can only do very short basic combos. It only juggles from launchers. It doesn't. You can't put anything between, basically. Let's see here. But it's just her damage special move. It's just like it. You do it. You get confirms into it, and then you do it for damage. And I guess you can annoy with it without confirms against certain characters like T-Hawk who have bad punishes. You may be able to do stuff like that just to like get chip damage. And he'll have a hard time punishing that. So it depends on the matchup. Let's see here. Let's just move on. That special move, there's not that much to say about it, I guess. It's just damage. It's literally just what you're trying to confirm into. And just pick the right version based on what you're doing. Oh yeah, and you can FADC it for safety, but only for the first hit. You can't FADC the second hit. You can selectively choose not to do the follow-up, though. This move, maybe? Mallet Smash, I guess. The light one is super unsafe. It's -7 point blank, guaranteed point blank on block. On hit, it's neutral, I think. But it's very fast. It's insanely difficult to react to. It's even arguably harder to react to than the EX one, just purely because it doesn't glow. So that's a really... I don't throw it out that much, but theoretically it's very obnoxious. It's very difficult to react like with a high block versus like, you know, if I'm just mixing up between highs and lows, it's very annoying. But it's kind of outclassed by the EX one, which is probably one of the best special moves in the game. Strong one is -4, I think, on block and +3 on hit. -4 is punishable by throws and very quick normals. You will be point blank, so pretty much everyone, unless they don't have a 4-frame normal, but I think almost every character does, even like Honda and fucking Rufus and shit, have like 4-frame jabs. So don't like. There's not that much point. Medium is, you know, it's easy to react to. All of them have a not so good hitbox. Like they take a little while to hit, and here hit like any button, like literally any button, like on reaction. Trade. I can combo trades. That's a nice little thing. Even straight up lows, like do low forward. Even straight up lows will hit him. Oh, maybe not. I guess there is an angle to arc over it. But it's quite easy to interrupt on reaction. And this is like picking the worst possible move to interrupt. I was doing the hard one there for a little bit. Hard is... You can react and punish it. Oh yeah, medium's +3, so you can link out of it, but it's very precise. You can do jabs, or you can do the plinked light uppercut. Hard is like +6, I think, so you can do a 2-frame link into crouch forward. And I missed it, even though I got the plink. That ends up doing quite good damage. Shit, dude. I'm getting the plink and I'm still missing it. This is like bread and butter. I should have this. That's like one of her best combos. But that's like that's a really fundamental combo for her. This is not too unsafe to throw out. It's only -1, I think, on block, and on hit it's like +6. A lot of people treat it like it's unsafe. That's one of the best things about it, is that frequently I'll just do this, and then I'll throw the opponent. I'll just do a delayed back throw, just to completely, like, just to be safe. Like that's what I'll be doing anyway, because I want to be taking a throw if they throw, and I want to be blocking if they reversal. But like a lot of people reversal, and I'll block it, and I'll punish. And a lot of people will like try and do like a low strong starter or something like that, depending on their character. Something like, you know, just a punish combo starter, and I'll just throw them out of it. A lot of people just act like it's an unsafe move, but it's not an unsafe move. Only -1. Oh, and a lot of people like try and jump and stuff. It's weird. People don't know what to do when they like eat that. That was nice. It is quite slow though, and you can interrupt it with almost every normal in the game. Just depending on picking a fast normal. It's quite easy to find a hitbox that beats it. Even like any low punch, any fucking stand punch. It's all about speed here. It's all about speed. Anyway, most people don't really look for that, so I get away with it a lot. If you're not fighting against a character like Akuma. Yeah, the only things that punish -1 are command grab ultras that... No, 720s specifically, because not all command grab ultras. 720s and super demons. That's it. It's the only things that punish it. It's the only 1-frame moves in the game. EX is awesome. You can't comment on any of the other versions, not even from like... I don't even think Stand Fierce into Light works. Oh, that doesn't work for a multitude of reasons. Oh, that actually comboed.
Yeah, that worked.
Interesting. I've never seen anyone do that. I didn't know that worked. Yeah, you would never do it, but it's cool that it works.
Medium?
Medium is too slow. If that worked, I'd lose my shit. I'd be like, oh, I'm actually going to use this. Hard, you can't combo at all, ever. Like, you can get it from a crumple, but you don't get the follow-ups. It's best after back. I like to joke about it, but that's actually genuinely her max damage after a focus backdash with no meter. So, like, I always act like it's some crazy optimal thing that only Daigo would do. But, like, a lot of people just do shit like this. Or, like, that's 160. That's 192. Oh, shit, that did more. I take it back. I must have tried hard all that time ago. Oh. Alright, I'll do that from now on. Man, that was like my favorite combo because like it was just like it was stupid. It looked stupid. I like how stupid it looks. It kind of gives you a better Oki game anyway. It's quick standable, but this leaves you really far out. I kind of like the Oki game. I think I'm still gonna do hard mallet smash. But you do lose 8 damage.
It looks better too.
Yeah, it looks all optimized and shit. I'm like sad to find out it's not. EX, notably, actually is fast enough to pick up a grounded opponent there. And I wasn't actually fast enough to do it. I think it's easier with level 3, but it should still work with level 2. Yeah, there you go. The thing about EX is it's +4, and she's got a 3-frame crouch jab. It's -5 on block. It used to be -4, but they changed it. It honestly is really good. They should make it more unsafe, honestly. Like, if you want my genuine opinion, they should make it more unsafe. But it's a super good move because it's a 15-frame overhead, and for the record, human reaction time is somewhere in the realm of 15 to 20 frames. 15 to 17. So, like, this is pushing it. This is genuinely pushing it. Not like reaction time is... Let's have this talk now. I've never had this talk in a video. The actual human reaction time, like for just raw reaction time, just reacting to the fact that I did something like that, it's about 120 milliseconds, give or take. Somewhere in that realm. That's like pretty fast. Like 120, 140 milliseconds. And it's very difficult to practice that. That's just sort of the limit. Like, you can't like hone your reaction time very easily. But then there's another kind of reaction time called go or no-go reaction time. And that's reacting between 2 different outcomes. So let's say you have to do... I'm either going to do an overhead or a low, and you have to react to which one, and you have to do 2 different things based on which one it is. And that is much slower than just watching for something to happen and then doing the single thing. You have to make a decision, and the decision takes time. And that window is about 300 milliseconds. But that one actually can be practiced. You can make decisions faster. And with practice, that can go down to about 250 milliseconds. And for what it's worth, 15 frames is 250 milliseconds. So it absolutely pushes the limits of fucking human reaction time. Like, everyone bitches at me about online and shit like that, but honestly, even offline, it is insanely difficult to block that on reaction. It is really fast, okay? It's really quick. And then you've got like 10 frame lows. Like that's like 10 frames, I think, for the hard this thing. So if you just do a cancel into either that, I picked a really bad range to do it. It doesn't work absolutely point blank, but it works at most ranges. If I just do a cancel into that, or I do a cancel into that, it's basically a true 50-50. I get almost 50% success rate on this. Like, right around there. It's just insanely difficult, especially because people are rocking different blocking directions, and it's either 2 hits or 4 hits. It's just...
I think...
No, go on.
If the one that went low was a true block stringable through the whole thing, it would be better. But because a lot of times I'll block the first one, and then I'll automatically go to high because I'll be like, okay, well maybe he's gonna do the overhead. But the delay lets me block the low first, and then I stand high in the middle of it and get hit by the rest of it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I really feel like the first hit only should be overhead, and the first hit only should be low if they wanted to balance this character. And then I think they should do something else to make it. But it's still, like, that would still keep the mix-up intact, but it's just people get hit after the mix-up already happens, just wiggling. And of course, that's made even more complicated by this being a huge series of lows using low forward, and this being a huge, like, low overhead. Just makes it, you really have to, like, have your blocks perfect, which is very difficult. Anyway, you can combo out of it. And it does a couple things that are kind of cool. One, it normalizes range. For example, if you're this far away and I want to punish you, maybe I won't be able to get that to hit properly. But if I do like this, I will be able to get it to hit properly. Or like this. Like, let's say that won't always work properly. Like, that might be too far away to get the last hit. But if I do like I dropped it. I did a long combo, and then I realized I did a long combo, and then I like freaked out. The point is it normalizes range. You'll have to believe me.
I believe you.
And then from it, you can get a crouch jab link. And then from that crouch jab link, you can link stand short, you can link low strong, you can link more crouch jabs. That's what I usually do. I do baby combos. Shit, dude. It's been a while. There you go. Felt very unnatural to do that, but that's like the combo I do the most with her. MKX, dude. That MKX grind has been getting me hard. I haven't done a video like this in ages. Okay, apart from that one we just did. Anyway, the EX one goes really far. Damage isn't that great. You can link multiple of them because you can do crouch jab, crouch strong. Then you can link into... You can do stuff like this. I dropped it, but you know. You can burn all 4 bars doing that if you really want to. It's not good from a scaling perspective, but it does work. And it does get a lot of corner carry. That's another thing it does. Like, just doing like this gets a huge amount of corner carry. You get like half screen from that alone.
Yeah, about half screen.
That's pretty much, you can, if you want an easy link out of it, you can just do the light uppercut. You don't even have to blink it. It's not super bad. I didn't blink it. I should have. I didn't account for the environment. But it's with blink, it's 3-frame link, and without blink, it's 2 frames, which is not too bad because there's special move input leniency. So you got that going for you, which is nice. Apart from that, what else does it do? You can set up pretty big damage with it. Like just off of EX Mount Smash, it's only +3, but you can do like crouch jab, stand short into EX Link's tail, and that you can get pretty good damage off of that. There you go. That combos to Ultra. I missed it. Oh well. It does somewhere in the realm of 450 or 400, I forget. 2 bars, but you know, you can do the second bar in reaction, and you get a big conversion. It's really good because anytime she can force you to block, she can go for either Link's Tail or she can go for EX Mallet Smash. And granted, both of them are unsafe, but you can make Link's Tail safe with an FADC. But both of them lead to pretty good damage, and it's very difficult to react to which one you're going to have to deal with. Nice reacting. Very difficult. And that makes Elena a really annoying character to fight. Oh, dude, you're doing good.
Those were all reads.
Oh, I was gonna say lag. Like fucking, that was impressive. Anyway, and you can do that off of a stand short too, but it doesn't combo from stand short. The EX Mount Smash. But it's still good to go for, just, you know, to have inconsistent cancels. And that combos from low short. Yeah, dude. You get the wiggle.
I hate that.
Let's see here. I guess we'll talk about Link's Tail. The light one is only 1 hit. It's quite easy to make safe. It's only like -7, I think, or maybe -10, I forget. It's less easy.
How the hell did I get that?
It's less easy to make safe than it used to be. I think from the absolute max range of stand short, you can still combo Light Link's Tail, which is pretty cool. Maybe not. It's pretty close to the max range, though. That gets a nice knockdown. It's not hard knockdown. Only the hard one's hard knockdown. The medium one hits twice. It does pretty good damage. It used to be really inconsistent, but they made it so the first hit sucks in, which makes it more punishable, but also makes it so you're more likely to get all the hits. Good trade-off in my opinion. I feel like that was a buff overall. Or I don't think it's a buff, but I think it made a better game. You know what I mean? Because back before, you could do like this into that on T-Hawk, and it was just like super difficult for him to punish. And like some other characters. Just get like a lot of free chip and just be completely safe. And you could do it over and over and stuff like that. And then the hard one is 4 hits, and I should mention that they're all FADC-able. You can FADC either hit of the medium, I think. No, only the second hit of medium. The first hit of the light, or I think the first 3 hits of hard, all FADC. No. Second hit and third hit. How strange.
The hit stun, though.
Yeah, the hit stun is insane. It's actually on FADC. It's like +14 or plus. It's somewhere between +15 and +20. Man. It's like a lot. It's a lot. You can do like I did the late one. The light one gives you less time, but it's still a lot. You can do stuff like that. It's not even that hard. And that's usually optimal. It depends on the scenario. What I like to do is actually this though. Is I like to get the crumple. Because that gives you a lot of time to do stuff. Here's one I really like. This one's really cool looking. Oh shit, I didn't even crumple. Oh shit, I was too slow. You do 2
That looks
dashes.
pretty cool looking. Though.
You do 2 dashes, and then you do the hard version. And that gets you optimal damage for 1 bar, or... I don't think it does optimal damage for no bar. And it also gives you potentially an Ultra if you're... if you've got Ultra 1, and it's one of the characters that hard into Ultra 1 works on, which is most of the cast, again. And it also gives you the most screen position. And it gives you quite a lot of screen position. Once again, I'm in the mode to FADC immediately. That was a late second dash, I felt it. There we go. I didn't get the full connect. But actually, if you're going to do a 1-bar combo, after a level 2 focus, the strongest 1-bar combo to do is hard Rhino Horn into EX uppercut. On Elena, it's kind of difficult to get all 4 hits. I've done it already, so I know it's possible.
Or you could just be cool, do backdash and then strong mallet smash.
Fierce mallet smash, son.
I know. Fierce.
Anyway, you can get a full crumple there, and of course the crumple means the sky's the limit. If you want to go into Ultra, technically the crumple is not ideal. Just no crumple into straight dash Ultra is more damage than crumple Ultra, but I find crumple Ultra to be a lot more reliable. But notably, Elena's airborne for her focus tech, like Sakura. So if you do like a low, like a crouch tech here, which everyone does, like low block and then like shit, I didn't even fuck. Oh god, it's lagging. I'm still as a muscle memory, I'm just going for the immediate dash. That one wasn't too long. Waiting for it to catch up. There we go. I was a little early that time. I'm doing it like earlier than I normally do it. It's quite easy to get a counter hit here. There you go. That gets a lot of people and they all rage.
I do. Every tournament.
That works on... I've gotten a lot of success out of that. It's quite easy to get a crumple there too. It's not like other crumples where it's like 1 frame. You actually have quite a long time to do it. I didn't have the window at first. Like a little while when I played Elena, I couldn't get it, but now I get it all the time. You can actually combo a crumple off the 3rd hit, which does more damage, but that one's like one frame. But that is optimal, if you want to be optimal. There it is. It's either 1 or 2. It's very precise. I feel like we're missing a special move still. Oh yeah, EX of that move. That move breaks armor too. That's her armor breaker. The hard one's actually the fastest, I think. So if you... Focus for me? If you do like stand short into... that's like a good focus answer as they go. Or you could just do the light one by itself or something, I don't know. Or the hard one by itself. Oh, it doesn't actually break armor. What the fuck is her armor breaker? I mean, it breaks armor anyway, but... Like, what is it? Oh, it's her Rhino Horn.
Mallet smash?
That's Rhino. Yeah, it's Rhino Horn. That's a really common armor break tool for Elena. You can also just do light. That's not bad as they go. Whoa, it is bad! It is bad as they go. Fuck Elena! I'm tired of this! I'm tired of this! Why did they design her like this?
I deal with. This is what I deal with.
Yeah. No, honestly, Elena is one of the most buggy characters in the game in terms of like inconsistency. And #1. I can't think of anyone more guilty. Anyway, EX Link's Tail is a launch, and it does slightly less damage than EX Spin Scythe, but I think it does 100. But it actually leaves you somewhat close to the opponent. It doesn't FADC for the first 4 hits. They are all low. And then the final hit FADCs. And the interesting thing about the final hit is here, block for me. It FADCs even on whiff as long as one of the hits connect, which I've used to troll people before.
Weird.
Yeah, there's actually happens for a lot of moves in this game. Is like you can't FADC on whiff, but some multi-hit moves will just like look for a single hit anywhere, and then they'll consider it as a successful hit unless you can whiff it. So it's a weird little bug that she has that I've actually used against people. But it launches, and from that launch you can get, I think, an uppercut, but definitely an ultra, and you shouldn't really use it unless you want to land ultra 1. But it does do, you do get the ultra 1, and that is like a 1-bar setup mid-screen into ultra. So like if I get like a punish from here, I'm like, oh my god. That might be a little too far. No, we're good.
Nope.
That does quite a lot of damage. So if you can land that, like, you should go for that. And that's like a nice option she has. And again, that combos from light normals, so you can do it off of like, you can react too. I say as I don't react. It's earlier than I think it is. And also, I can't do it for shit. I blame the lag. Does she have another special move, or is that it? Let's see what we talked about here. Mallet Smash, Gratz Wheel, Link's Tail, Spin Scythe, Rhino Horn. And Rhino Horn is the one that armor breaks, sadly. Spinning Beat, really simple to talk about. It goes insanely far. Here, let's try this again. Jump in on me. Fuck, that was an accident, but a cool one. Didn't trust my motion there. It goes really far. I don't know if that's far enough. Yeah, that was like the limit. That was like absolutely as far as... That's like the where it won't go. I tried to do it late there. That was just a timing issue. It's really easy in the corner. It shouldn't be that hard mid-screen. Oh shit. I didn't like it. There we go. That's it, for sure. You can juggle into it from various things. I already showed this one off, but it's super reliable here. It is 4-frame startup. That's a free juggle state, by the way, I think. Wait, is it? I'm actually not sure. No, it's not, is it? So Link's Tail just has a juggle state of 1. Or not Link's Tail, fucking the super. Spinning Beat. What else does it do? It combos from, like, the first hit of... I never mentioned this. The first hit of all of her uppercuts does not knock down for any of them, even EX. And the first hit is the only hit that can be FADC'd. And you can use that for... It's good and bad. It's usually bad. You can do, like, that, I guess. You wouldn't, but you can. And I guess you could do, like... Oh, fuck. Can I have a cancel? There you go. You could do something like that if you wanted to. That wouldn't even be bad, honestly. Oh, cool. That does not work. But you can do it off of this too, actually, which isn't bad either. I've done that in a match before. It's not terrible. Anyway, that's a problem because her invincible reversal is the EX uppercut, which is the only move she has with full invincibility. And it is 4-frame startup, which is nice, but if you FADC it to make it safe, one, that's 3 bars. That's their only way to be safe and invincible, is 3 bars, which is slightly more expensive than, like, Ryu. But the thing that's annoying about it is that's only +4. So you got to do a kind of a tight link. I mean, you're safe. It's not like one of those -5 DPs. But the link out of it is pretty annoying. It's earlier than I think it is. There you go. In a perfect world, I get that every time. Even more annoying is the fact that you dash through a lot of characters when you do it. So, like, against Vega, if you do EX uppercut FADC, you'll go through him. And then you have to, like, do the combo. You can still combo out of it, but it's just you've got to do the cancel in the other direction. Certain characters, it's like that. I think Cody's one of them, too. Very annoying.
It's so good, though.
Yeah. Anyway, spinning meat combos from uppercuts if you cancel them. So, like, you can do, like, you wouldn't. It's not optimal damage, but you can do that. And then you can also do stuff like this, I guess. I've never done this, but it works. Oh, fuck, I missed the cancel window. What the fuck? I'll buffer it the fuck out of it. There we go. That does pretty good damage. Notably, it combos from the medium one, and the medium one FADCs on the second hit. And normally it looks like you can't ever get a combo out of it because the recovery's kind of long. And if you FADC it, like, it doesn't give you enough time. But notably, it is a launch state and not a slam. Or like a whatever it is that sweeps cause. I don't remember what the name of that kind of knockdown is. So you can do combos like this, and it's not intended to be. I shouldn't say it's not intended. It's obviously intended, but like it does 130 damage, which is abnormally high for a move that you can combo out of into super. So like you can do something like that, and that actually does quite a lot. 501. And that's just a really common combo with her. Like, I shouldn't say common because you don't do supers that much. But if you wanted a punish combo into super, that's optimal. 470. Not bad, right? Anyway. Apart from that, I guess we just got her ultras. Oh, and you can combo it from, like, this, too. The motion's kind of freaky, so I don't think I'll get it my first try. There you go. I didn't even try until that one. I just like had to figure out the motion in my head because I never do that. But that works, and it's not even terrible. Anyway, Ultra 1 is the general combo Ultra. It's matchup specific. I would usually pick Ultra 2 because Ultra 2 works about the same in every matchup. It really depends on a lot of things. One, it depends on how easy it is to land Ultra 1. Like if I'm fighting a character... If I need a good punish, Ultra 1 can be very useful. Like if I'm fighting like a T-Hawk and he has Hawk dives, I can punish those with Slide, it's true. But I can also like Ultra 1 them, and Ultra 1 is a lot more rewarding. And again, like I can do like combos like this into Ultra 1 really easily on T-Hawk. Or like characters like that, I don't know. Like it's you can go through fireballs with it, and the range at which that works, it's about here, give or take. Maybe like here. You can go through fireballs with it, and this wouldn't normally combo, I don't think. But you hit the width of the fireball. Whenever a character throws a fireball, they get wider, and you'll be able to go from that far away and hit them. Important thing to know about this game is the fireball width expansion. But that's a nice thing you can do to go through fireballs, and that works even like on fireballs that are going really fast or going really close. So that's a good thing it does. And if you watch like a lot of high level, like if you watch Shaco playing Elena, he picks Ultra 1 in a lot of fireball matchups, and Ultras do fireballs a lot. So it's definitely not... A lot of people tend to act like Ultra 2 is just definitively the better Ultra, but there's definitely utility to Ultra 1. A lot of people don't consider about the opportunity cost, because her combos without Ultra 1 are not so good, and her comeback potential without Ultra 1 is also... It's not bad. She has comeback potential with either Ultra, but it's a different kind of comeback potential. Anyway, the thing about Ultra 2 that's really good... Wait, is there other combos into Ultra 1? Usually it's just EX Spin Scythe in the corner, EX Link's Tail mid-screen or in the corner, Tart combo, trade combos with uppercuts, anti-air combos with uppercuts potentially, anti-air uppercut, FADC, stuff like that, through fireballs, after a crumple, as a punish. Those are like all the setups off the top of my head. So with Ultra 2, there's basically, I don't know how many different windows of canceling there are. I don't think you can really cancel at any point during the animation. I don't think that's how it works, but I can't figure out how it works. It feels like there's 2 different windows, but there might be more. But you can cancel, quote, immediately. It's not really immediate, but it's fast enough that you can get safe opportunities for it everywhere. Basically off of a lot of knockdowns, like almost any knockdown, you can get a fake one, and you can't punish it for like almost the whole cast. Not even like a Yon reversal light dash punch or something like that will get there in time. So it's really easy to get those, but they only heal about 100 health for like full Ultra. It's like 150 or so. It's not a lot, but it's really easy to get it. You can get it anywhere. So that's nice. You sacrifice your Oki game, and Elena's Oki is again pretty good, but it's worth it. The extra health matters a lot. Off of some setups, depending on the character you're fighting, depending on whether they don't quick stand and you react to the fact that they didn't quick stand, depending on your setup, like Super, it's pretty easy to get. I think a full Ultra 2 against most of the cast off of a Super, because that's a hard knockdown. Oh, that punished. That was nice. Not very good, though. Like, that's 300 damage recovered and then 50 damage dealt, and you burned a bar. So really, like, I'd be okay with that in a match. But, like, good thinking. I would have slid if it was me. But I don't think slide would be there in time. So, like, that's good. It's There's a couple other setups for it. I like this one. This one, you would never do it. You would do it, but, like, you're not going to have the opportunity very often. But it's kind of funny. Like, people see it and they're like, ha. You can actually get, like, mid-combo healing on a crumple. That's not super practical because the only good ways to land a crumple involve meter use, so you won't have the super. But you could do like that again, but like I could do you could do like that. The point is you can get mid combo heals too, but you have to use the light heal, the little heal. You have to cancel it. The thing about healing that's it's really easy to get the light one, it's really hard to get the long one. And by like not only is it hard to get the long one, but like it's people underpunish. Like a lot of times I'll be fighting like a Ryu or something and I'll do like this and I really need health, so I'll do the full heal, just praying he doesn't know that much. But people do stuff like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is they'll do something that covers ground as fast as possible. But the thing is, it's a terrible midway option. It sounds good, but it's terrible. Because if I do the short one, it won't punish. And and if I do the long one, you have a better punish available. So what you should actually do is wait. I shouldn't say wait, but like approach just slowly. Like and then react to whether I'm doing the short one or the long one. And if I'm doing the long one, you can tell it because I like jump in the air. And if I'm doing the long one, it won't work that well with Elena. But if I'm doing the long one, you just jump in, and then you do a jumping combo. So you get over 300 damage. You get over all the damage that I healed back, and you get meter, and you get like Oki or whatever. And if I don't do the full heal, then you don't do the punish. You don't get a punish at all, but you wouldn't get a punish at all anyway because it's unpunishable in that setup. So a lot of people don't realize like that's how you should treat healing. So they'll do something like Ryu reversal hard Tatsu trying to catch it, and then I'll either do a long healing and end up winning in terms of like health recovered versus damage dealt, or I'll do a short one and actually duck the Tatsu and then punish it. So like the instinctive response is the wrong response, and people tend to not think about it, or have never. People tend to not know that. People tend to do the instinctive response. What else about healing? Oh, the thing about it that's really strong. Sefric, you still with me? Just curious. Speak. Shit. Sefric went AFK.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, cool. Now that it if the thing about healing that's really good is that the health differential is that you get ultra meter from taking damage, and you get health back, and you get ultra meter off of that health. It is not hard with Elena. If you use ultra whenever you get half, which is technically the time you should be doing it, as soon as you have half ultra, you should try and after a knockdown get an ultra, like a partial ultra setup. And if you do that, it's very easy to get 3 ultras per round. It's not hard at all to get 3 ultras per round. And you can't say that about any other ultra in the game. It's almost impossible to get 3 ultras per round with any other ultra in the game. But ultra setups are super plentiful for Elena. Are you like eating something? Go back to the muted mic. I take it back.
Did you unmute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or rather, you unmuted it to say hi, and then you didn't remute it.
I thought I did. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't care. But that's the thing about healing that's really good. Basic combos with Elena. I guess we'll just go here and then we'll be done. Punish combo. I normally just do this. Very short, very innocent. 208 damage. Not too bad, not too great. If I want to burn a bar, which I generally do, I do this. Pretty good damage. It's just 2 very general punishes with her. You can do more damage if you get like time for a jump in punish or something like that, but it's pretty much the same thing. Sometimes I'll do like if I have an ultra, might do punish with like that, and then do that into ultra. Or if it's in the corner, I'll do an EX Spin Scythe into something that's general optimal damage in corners, stuff like that. Those are all like generic punishes. And then if I have like a confirm combo, I usually do like jabs. I do as many as I can, even though it's not good from a. It's actually good from a damage perspective. The more jabs you do, the more damage the combo does. That was 195 for 4 jabs. If I do 3, it does 190. If I do 2, it does even less. I didn't even get that combo. I didn't even get any part of that combo. I didn't try to cancel the last hit. 182. Yeah, the more jabs you do, the more damage it does, and the more meter it builds. Oh, I didn't even mention this, but light uppercut whiffs insanely fast, and light link's tail whiffs insanely fast. So Elena, if you get full screen, she can just do this. And it just puts this huge onus to rush her down. So it's like really tempting if you're playing like Rose or like Chun-Li to, you know, get a knockdown, back off, throw a fireball, whatever. But she can block fireballs and do this in between, and she'll just get a lot of meter. So it really forces you to rush Elena down. And that's really bad for characters with bad rushdown and good defense. Anyway. You can end combos with... if you're a better player than me, you can end combos with hard Link's Tail. And that gets you a nice hard knockdown. It also gives you... That's the thing I was going to mention, is it gives you time to set up the spacing between the real cross-up and the fake cross-up. And that can be very difficult to deal with. That was nice. I think I was going to go over anyway, though.
I didn't mean to dash.
Oh, the spacing is very specific. That's pretty much... In confirms, you can also, you know, add damage by doing low strong and even like an EX mount smash. But it's not the it's not the best use of meter to get extra damage. Like you'd rather do like something like that and then the EX uppercut. I lost some hits. But that's like a better use of meter if you want to add damage to your combo. Oh shit, that was an accident. I got negative edge there. Shit. Oh shit. The lag spikes. I'm getting the one frame link pretty well. I take it all back. Man, fuck this game. Let's play MKX. Alright, there we go. That's like a really, that's a baby combo, but it's a really standard combo for like decent meter build and decent damage. But that's a baby combo. I hit, it was partially health scaling, but I hit 10% in that combo scaling. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, fucking there's a lot of combos you have to know given different scenarios. Like, a really common one that I do is this. This is super good. That's a super good combo. That does a lot of damage. And if you're in the corner, you get even more damage because you get the EX Spin Scythe instead of the EX Lynx Tail. But you can react to that working, and then, like, that was ultra double damage, and that did 472. I think with EX Spin Scythe, if you're on the corner, and with a full ultra 1, it does somewhere in the realm of 550, which is quite high. Again, like, average damage for, like, strong combos is, like, 500. And that's, like, a match-applicable combo that does, like, 550. So that's nice. That might be it. That might be all I have to say about Elena. Don't think about it. I wanted to do a bunch of these, but like I've only done 2, and I'm already like, wow, this is hard. Ken should be really fast. You want to do Ken or not? I'd understand if you were tired.
I'm not tired.
I'd understand if you didn't want to keep going.
Tired. Yeah, we can do Ken.
All right, Ken will be fast. We both know Ken.